Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel and another What's in the Box. Now it's been a rather strange week for the channel, or should I say a strange week for one particular video. I think the YouTube algorithm's gone into overdrive a bit because last week's 50 pence video, it's only been up 3 days and 21 hours as I record this, but you can see by this little diagram on the screen it's had 968 views to date, which is absolutely bonkers because normally I only get about 200 odd views maximum per video because I still class myself as just a small channel. Now to put that into context, the most watched video I've had was the one where we found the queue, which was on the 27th of January 2021 that was uploaded. Now that's been up 21 months. And that's just had 1,115 views in total. So this 50 pence video from last week is only 100 and odd behind. The only downside is that the average view duration is down to 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So it's more than likely it's going into people's recommendation feed and they're clicking on the video, maybe watching a few seconds of it and coming straight back off again. Or one person sort of going in and out and shaking it all about, so to speak. So don't forget, any video, if you sort of like, don't forget to subscribe, and also don't forget to hit that notification bell. That'll keep you up to date with any uploads I do. But the best thing is to comment. I do reply to every single comment I get. Right, so what have I been doing this week? Well, got these from Vistaprint, another 50 channel stickers, because I think I only had a 1 or 2 left, so I thought I'd better replenish the supply. But also I've got a few bits of post. This coin I actually saw on another CoinTuber's channel, and I knew the person didn't actually collect them. So I said, there's any chance of me buying it off you, and give them a very fair price for it, plus the postage as well. So as agreed, Glen Milner's Tower 2009 from Rich, and that is Rich H. Hunts. So I'll put a link to Rich's channel above, and I'll put something in the description as well. So yeah, it's a 2009 Milner's Tower. Now it's one that I didn't actually have in the collection. Yeah, Milner's Tower was only in circulation from 2004 to 2016 inclusive. This was the definitive design. It was actually taken over by the Lockton Ram in 2017. So there was only 2 dies made for 2009, which was either an AA or an AB. So there we go, nice and shiny. And as you can see, just on the bottom there, it is an AB die mark. So a big thank you to Rich for selling that to me. Like I say, it was a fair price I gave him, going on today's prices. Now the second thing is, and hopefully I don't have as much problem getting into this packet. This has come from one of my good friends down in Wales, Jude S. Now you know that Jude's been looking out for sort of coins that she actually picks up at some coin stall. Apparently she knows the owner. Now she has sent up 4 coins. Now this one I wasn't expecting it to come in a pack. Now I did know which coins were coming, so I've managed to put a little bit of information together. So this one here is the 1997 Golden Wedding Crown. And this is the Cupid nickel version. And the obverse designer for this was Philip Nathan. Now Philip Nathan's also done the Britannias on the silver ounces. It's probably got a little bit of toning, and Joe did say to me that the seller suggested taking it out of here and putting it into some sort of capsule or a flip. Well, obviously they'll be going into probably a quadrum capsule if I can manage to extract it in some detail without making any blemishes to this packaging. So anyway, this Golden Wedding Crown, it had a mintage of 1,733,000. The obverse designer, as I said, Philip Nathan, but the reverse designer, this was done by Leslie Durbin, and it's got the crown of St Edward, and then we've got the shields of the Royal Arms and the coat of arms of the Prince Philip, and that's separated by the anchor. We've got the amount, £5. And then at the top we've got 1947 to 1997 and 20th of November, and the date that they were actually married. And the weight is 28.28 grams, and it's 38.61 millimetre in diameter. And this is Cupid nickel. It was also issued in bullion uncirculated form. I don't have any mintage figures, and also proof of 80,748. Now I would say this is the brilliant uncirculated one, so I probably won't have the actual figures for that one. So anyway, you can read that at your leisure if you pause the video up. But that's a cracker, that absolute cracker. Right, what else have we got? Queensland certified. I think this is just a packaging that Jude's actually put together. Let's see if I can just tear this off. Yeah, I'm going to have to tear this to bits. Right, so which one should we look at first? Well, this one here is from New Zealand. And it's a $1 crown. And as I said, because I knew these were coming, I did do a little bit of research. Now this is from 1970. Again, it's got a weight of 28.28 grams, 38.61 millimeters in diameter, and this is the Cupid nickel version. It should really come in one of those square plastic jewel cases, in which case they would have had a mintage of 285,000, but the brilliant uncirculated specimen, which had a blue label, had a mintage of 20,000, and there was also in the uncirculated year set with a pink label, and that had a mintage of 30,000. Now this was to celebrate the royal visit in 1970. It was actually minted at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, Australia. And the royal visit it was actually part of the James Cook bicentenary celebrations. The designer was George James Bury, and we've got the Arnold Machin portrait on the obverse. And this bit, don't know if you can actually see, it does say if I can just tilt it right, or Irangi, which is actually Maori for cloud piercer, because obviously the Mount Cook, and then you've got the clouds there. It's probably something like Dan Temple will probably paint. So it's a nice crown, that. What have we got next? I'm not going to take this out of the capsule. So this celebrates the Diamond Jubilee 2012. Now it's a 50p because it actually comes from Bailiwick of Jersey. So I've got the Ain Rank Broadley portrait on the obverse. This actually is gold plated steel. Fortunately, there's no mintage figures for it, and it was not a circulated coin, but a Diamond Jubilee commemorative 50p, which is odd to see around 50p. What's a spanker, as they say, or as 10 Bob says. Now lastly, we've got this one here from the Isle of Man. Now Jude was actually saying that this was actually found in one of the seller's bargain bins, and he was only asking, was it 50? I don't know if he was saying 50p for it, but he probably didn't realise, as Jude said, that it's actually a £5 coin. So she quickly paid and left. So anyway, this is from 1981. Again, we've got the Arnold Machin second portrait on the obverse. Again, don't have any mintage figures, but this was a circulating coin, and it was minted at the Pobjoy Mint in Surrey in the UK. The reverse designer is unknown. Now, the weight is 20 grams and it's 36mm in diameter, but the actual coin itself is made from a metal called Virenium. That's VIRENIUM. So it's basically an alloy of nickel as well as copper and zinc. Now, it was developed and trademarked by the Pobjoy Mint way back in 1978. And it's the first satisfactory man-made precious metal, because most of their crowns and commemorative medals, etc., are made from this material, Virenium. So quite an interesting coin, that one. Also, you've got the triskelion there above the map of the Isle of Man. We've got some fleur-de-lis on either side. Very interesting indeed. So that's it. That's my little purchases for this week. So, like I say, a big thank you to Rich H for selling me the Milner's Tower, and a very big thanks once again to Jude for sourcing these crowns for me. And that is the end of the video for today, folks. So don't forget, like, comment, subscribe and hit the notification bell in any particular order. So until the next time, keep on hunting, enjoy yourselves, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.